First of all, good evening, Dr. Smith, board colleagues, teachers, and peers. I'd like to begin tonight by just expressing my deep appreciation towards my new colleagues around this table and the board staff for such a warm welcome and pleasant transition. I sit here tonight humbled by the trust our student body has placed in me, eager for the work ahead, and as optimistic in education as I ever have been. The stories that I've heard over the past year in the hallways and cafeterias across this county, and the main staircase of Paint Branch, the front steps of Woodin, the media center of Argyle, they've given me passion for this job and a reaffirmed belief in the greatness of our student body. The triumphs of first-generation students at Springbrook, support for mentally ill students at WJ, resources for English learner students at Gaithersburg, and the wealth of unique opportunities that define every school in MCPS illustrate all that this county has to offer as a great place to learn. That mission is only possible because of the steadfast dedication of our educators. So I'd like to take a moment to thank my teachers, particularly the ones who are in the room tonight, for instilling in me the importance of learning and leadership, always encouraging me to find joy and curiosity, and for my second semester 11th grade teachers being exceptionally patient with me during the campaign. I wouldn't be sitting here tonight without the support of a few dedicated student advocates who tirelessly fight to make MCPS better for every child. To Chaz, Brianna, Calvin, Robert, Nate, and Prim, thank you for your guidance, your help, and your unyielding compassion. To my family, thank you for your seemingly endless support through emotional times, and from your perspective, seemingly endless rides to Carver. To Matt, John, and Izzy, thank you for your direction, your gut checks, and the constant counsel over the past few months and past few years. To Eric, our 38th and 39th SMOB, my close friend and mentor, it has been an honor to work alongside you, and I would not be a fraction of the advocate I am today without your guidance. I'll remember Eric not just for guiding me through how to write a speech or sign up for testimony or deliver a message, but for demonstrating what it means to be a committed public servant and to dedicate oneself to others with passion and humility and humor. I sincerely believe that few SMOBs have done a better job or perhaps left a more meaningful legacy. And finally, to our student body, I hear you. I hear your concerns. I understand our common challenges. And I want to work with every single one of you next year as we fight for our shared values. As I've had conversations with peers over the past few months, it's become clear that students see the profound changes surrounding how we view teaching and learning. It is no secret that we are in a defining moment. I believe that future generations are going to look back at this period, at this inflection point, and ask, what did we do? In the face of new technical and societal realities, how did we root classrooms in the 21st century? In the midst of the health crisis of my generation, how did we elevate our dialogue on mental illness? And in the long shadow of institutionalized discrimination, how did we ensure that every child had a fair shot to fulfill his or her potential? I understand that those challenges will not be fully solved in a single SMOB's term, but I want to work with all of my board colleagues to continue laying that groundwork. And I can't wait to get started and begin making that progress together. Thank you all so much for being out here tonight.